Teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Raptors in this one. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Earlier in the season, the New Orleans Pelicans ended up losing their last game in this matchup against Toronto.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
No good from Arenas.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Here's Smart. From outside, off the mark. And the Raptors with possession. A shot. Towns with the steal. Pass to Butler. New Orleans moving it around. Three-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by Cooper. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kevin. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. Biggest shoes is where he's still filling in the gaps.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He told me that a key for them tonight would be slowing down Karl Anthony Towns. Coach explained the way they can run the offense through him, that's a problem. Making him work at that end of the floor can give us an advantage in the game. So hopefully, they will wear Karl Anthony Towns down tonight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
What a beautiful look. Randle continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Here's Arenas. Plays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anyone.
Here's Arenas. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Towns high post. Smart misses. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. And stolen by Lillard. Pass to Butler. Going inside. Oh!
Yes! Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
Fans and broadcasters were not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Now here's Arenas. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. 5 on the clock. Back to Vucevic. pulls it from the elbow. Arenas' shot is good. And that's now 6 points for Gilbert Arenas.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Back to Towns. Pass to Randall. Lillard outside. Fires for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got 6 points.
And part of what makes Dame special, he can pour it in working off the ball. Rare to see a point guard who finds points without the rock in their hands.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. 46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. On deep, Arenas. It's good from long range. 9 points in the game so far.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Butler, no good. Raptors with the lead. On the wing, Levine. Here's the three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Nice form. The elbow right in line. Zach LaVine has a fantastic-looking shot.
Nice move. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the night. The free throws good from Lillard.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now here's Arenas. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Arenas. Into the lane. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. At the end of one, a closely contested game. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Over in the corner, Batum. Knocked away. And taken away by Arenas. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here is Hayward. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. On the wing, Batum. New Orleans moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. 2 more. A shot by Batum, no good. Raptors leading by 8. Now coming into the league with immense potential. Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when the teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
To the inside. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And now it's a 12-point Raptor lead.
My goodness. Say that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
Now here's Hayward. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Pelicans trailed by 14. Pass to Dumars. Out to Ibaka. Here's Batum. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
You know, winning that championship as you did, great for UNLV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
Kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it didn't turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
ouch. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Come to me.
Arenas with it. 11 points in the game. That's to Porzingis. Used a shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Outside Dumars. Now Bridges. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now Ibaka. Over Porzingis. Nice D from Porzingis.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
To the middle. From the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Pass to Batum. Here's Bridges. No good on the three. Here's Siakam. That one falls. Siakam's got his first 2 points of the night.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Bridges for three. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's the Raptors leading by 17. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Raptors leading by 17. And here is Iverson. He is a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Carter with the bucket. Carter's got 16 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Lillard attacking. Lays it up off the glass.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
Screen by Porzingis. Here's Iverson. Beyond the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Randall. Stolen by Carter. Here's Iverson. And it's sent back by Lillard. And stolen by Siakam. Iverson with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Siakam outside. A three-pointer, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Toronto leading by 20. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And the Raptors call time here. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Got a piece of it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Pelicans trail by 18. Lillard attacking. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Stay on him.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside, Porzingis. Poked away. Towns with the steal. Lets it go with the 3. That one doesn't drop.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. That sends Vince Carter to the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up. The Raptors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Carter just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Butler on the wing. Driving in. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Butler has come a long way with his ball handling. He has a few tricks he can pull off from time to time to score.
1:52 left to play in the third. Carter outside. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the elbow. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pelicans trail by 19. Over in the corner, Randle. Sinks the triple. Randle's got 5 points now this quarter.
We talk about Randle's ability to score in a variety of ways. That time in a catch-and-shoot situation.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town. No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. The kick out to Towns. Lets the 3 fly. The shot off that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Back to Iverson. Drives to the hoop. And a misplay.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's Towns. The layup off target. Right side, Levine. Down low. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Now, here's Lillard. And again, New Orleans has no up. And so it's Toronto. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 17. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Here's Arenas. Out to the right wing. Pass to Carter. 4 on the clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Pelicans trail by 16. And here's Towns. There's the three. Arenas with the rebound. That drive by Carter, and he uses the glass on the layup. Carter's got 21.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
And already a leader at such a young age. Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You have to pay attention to Butler when he's flying toward the basket for an alley-oop.
Outside Arenas. There's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Screen coming. Carter looking around. Who's got ball? Towns with the steal. Right side, Butler. Bridges with it. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Out to Porzingis. The tray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's his first foul.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Pass to Towns. New Orleans moving the ball around. Oh, wide open look here for Ibaka. That three off the mark. On the wing, Levine. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Lillard outside. From deep. Nice D from Levine. Raptors leading by 15. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Arenas. Shot clock at 6.
Watch that.
And the rejection by Towns.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Raptors.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Vince Carter.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Pass to Vucevic. Poked loose. Towns with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard misses. Levine looking around. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess